Welcome to the Pretty and Profiting Show, your favorite show for branding, beauty, business, and the truth of how to be a boss lady and build your empire. Pause the show right now and grab your free gift at profitablepersonalbrand.com/hot. It's a workbook and audio training on 5 high-performing strategies to dominate your market and add an extra $1,000 to $10,000 to your bottom line. And now, your host. She's a fierce, creative freaking genius who is known by many as Nikki Hustle. Nicole K. Lundy.
It's your girl, Nicole K. Lundy. Another episode here just for you on the Pretty and Profiting Show. And we are talking about how the F word will grow your business. So yes, I'm talking about a word that begins with F and ends with K, but it's not what you think. The word is feedback. Did I get you? Anyway, so feedback is your BFF in business. If you are, whether you are just starting up your company, whether you've been in business, whether you are a rock star in your business, to stay at the level of being high performing, producing at maximum levels, you need feedback to do that. Because you could work like a horse, you could work like a dog and not get anywhere, not get sales, not reaching the audiences that you intend to do. And the way that top leaders make that happen, the way that they work smartly, the way that when they launch something, it hits, is because throughout the entire process, they've been soliciting feedback. Now, not all feedback is solicited, but, and sometimes we get, our panties in a bunch if it's unsolicited feedback. I get it. I have to calm my own self down. But you have to look at what that person is saying. If you look, the person who's actually giving feedback, it takes guts to be honest, to give the feedback. So don't take any of it lightly, utilize all of it, and really, really, really know if what you're doing is a good job. This is what you need to know from your clients. Am I doing a good job? Am I doing a bad job? Please be honest with me. What would make this experience with me better? What would have made it better? Could it have gotten any worse if they said, it was really, horrible working with you? Really ask them what could have changed. You have to get feedback. I mean, I don't know how much to stress it. The F word has to be in your business. Now, you can use both F words that begin with F and ends with K. No judgment here, but I'm talking about feedback today. So let's start with clients. When you are working with clients, and as the more you're in business, the more you're serving people, you will get better. You're evolving. There's no way you can be a CEO if you're not evolving, if you're not a better person. So somebody that you worked with 2 years ago and you work with them again, may be a completely different experience for them. But if you want it to be drastically awesome, drastically blowing their mind away, it will take feedback. Every client, I don't care how much rave reviews you get, interview them and get feedback from them. Every time you are done with a client's contract, I want you to interview them and implement what could have made that experience better for your next client. Listen, we're not waiting an entire year. You're not going to go through the entire 2015 and wait until December 2015 to get feedback from all of the people you've worked with in 2015. The faster you get feedback, the faster you can improve, the faster your bottom line grows. I mean, you see where I'm going with this. Get feedback. The other place where you want to get feedback is on your brand. How is it standing out in the market? Are you clear on the solutions that you offer, what you're about, who you can help? The best people to ask for that, not your mom, not your dad, not your sister, not your second cousin, Bill. Although they love you, although Bill is waiting to give you a big hug when he sees you again, they are not the people to ask. Ask your colleagues, ask your current clients, ask past clients. Ask people objectively in groups that you're in that do this sort of activity, feedback exchange. Get feedback. You cannot hide from this, and take notes. I mean, listen, you're in business, you're building an empire. This is not a game. This is not an activity for people who are, want to hear everything nice, have thin skin and all of that stuff. It's not that type of party. It's a party, but it's not that type of party. So you want to get feedback on your branding, your messaging, making sure you're clear on the solutions you offer and who you work with. You want to get that from your colleagues, your peers, groups that you're in, masterminds, online, whatever. And you want to get feedback on your actual product, service, program, whatever it is that you sell in your business. 2 most important feedback that you can get in your business to grow super fast and super profitably. So this is all about implementation here. I understand that you have a 12-month plan. Sorry. I understand that you have a 90-day plan. I understand that you have a 30-day plan. I understand that a plan is in place. If a plan is not in place, we need to talk, but I'm talking to those specifically who have plans in place and kind of feel that if they get feedback, then it changes the whole plan. The plan goes to shit. It doesn't go away. It gets better. Feedback doesn't change the plan, it improves it. You have to always leave room for improvement if it's over a 90-day period, a 12-month period, a 36-month period. You have to leave room for improvement. You have to carve out time in your calendar to revise strategies, to upgrade, expand. You have to carve it out. I personally use the last week of each month, preferably just 90 minutes on Monday and Tuesday of the last week of the month, and really look at what could be improved, what cannot be, what needs to go away completely, working with my assistant Emily on our metrics, what worked, what didn't work, asking my clients, how was it? Do you feel like you're getting the results that you came for? I know the results they're getting, but you have to get it from the perspective of your client. It doesn't help if I just know the result. They have to see it too. Obviously, I have a lot to say, but we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Join the Pretty and Profiting Posse if you are a real deal woman entrepreneur creating wealth and making a global impact with your business. Represent yourself. Head on over to prettyandprofiting.com and get your merchandise. Profit in style. So we're back and we're talking about one of the most important F words that needs to be part of your daily business DNA. And it's a word that begins with F, ends with K, but it's not what you're thinking. The word is feedback. And I spoke, a few minutes ago about 2 of the most important feedbacks that you can get in your business is from your clients, current and past, and feedback on your brand messaging. Because if people are not clear on what you are known for or what you want to be known for, the solutions you offer, the people you are meant to serve or want to serve, you need to go back to the drawing board. You honestly have to go back to the drawing board. You have to get raw, honest feedback, and you have to be able to put your ego aside, put on your student hat, get your pen, get your paper, and receive the feedback, and then implement. Your business is not to serve you. As much as a lot of us go into business thinking, myself included, it's not about us. At some point, if you haven't realized it by now, you will come to terms with it. It's not about us. You have to get feedback. It is integral and it's foundational. It never goes away. It's not just for startups. It's not just for people looking for investors. It applies to every single person who is committed to being on the path of building an empire and being an unapologetic boss. No exceptions. So feedback, it's your new favorite F word. I've replaced the other one. But we still use that one too. And this is your host, Nicole K. Lundy, Pretty and Profiting Show. I will see you next time. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Pretty and Profiting. Want to learn more about me and what I do? Head on over to profitablepersonalbrand.com. Also, I have a super juicy giveaway for one lucky show subscriber. If you want to enter, you just have to do 2 simple things. 1, subscribe to the show. 2, leave a review on iTunes or Stitcher, and you'll be entered into this month's $25 Sephora gift card giveaway. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay pretty and stack those profits.